So, what's your first impression when you get to Japan?
People is really nice. Even though they don't speak English, they try to help you.
Is there anything you want to bring back to your country?
We want to buy these kind of lamps. The red ones that has like letters on front, but it's like
提灯?
Yeah, that one.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Thank you for your time.
No worries.
Where are you from?
I'm from Chile, South America.
Are you on vacation?
Yes, this is my holiday, our pre-honeymoon.
Oh, wow. That's nice. How long are you planning to stay here?
9 days.
9 days. And this is a 5?
We're like in the middle.
Middle.
Yeah.
Right. So, why you came to Japan?
Well, what's his dream? My partner. He wants to know about the architecture.
Oh, architecture.
Places. Yeah, he's an architect, so he wants to know the culture of Japan.
Is it okay to interview you without the camera?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, good.
So why did you want to come to Japan?
Because I do furniture for a living, and it's something that I really like. I know in Japan it's like the start where everything starts, so I want to know how it works here.
Okay, all right. So what's your first impression when you get to Japan?
Well, now summer is really hot.
Yeah.
We didn't expect that it was like going to be like that. Everything works perfect. We thought that maybe the people was going to know a little bit more of English. But I think that is part of the culture, so that's okay. Like with internet you can figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what was our first impression. Like the weather was really hot, and everything was clean, everything works perfect. People is really nice. Like
Nice to hear.
I didn't thought that people was going to be that nice,
Oh, really?
and they are really nice. Even though they don't speak English, they try to help you. So that's fine.
Is there any special episode that the people were kind to you?
Yeah, well, we went to a museum, like a furniture museum, and we asked for like a location, and she told us some address, and after like 20 minutes, she like ran to us to tell us
after
a new
20
address,
minutes?
yeah, like, to like tell us like the correct address at the end. Like, no, this is the correct address. Please don't go to this one. And she explained, and she didn't speak any English at all. So that was like, even though they don't have the English, they try to explain to us and to help the tourists.
Did she use Google Translation or something?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I see.
So we put like the microphone, they speak to the microphone and then translate to Spanish or English. Yeah.
I see. So, do you have any favorite Japanese culture?
I think, well, I don't know. Just walking around, and
discovering,
like just like all the temples. Like you're in the middle of the town, and like in the city, you can see all the stores, and in the middle of the city is a temple. And it's like,
Right.
what are you doing here? What is this? But they are so beautiful.
So you said you landed in Tokyo, right?
Yeah. So we landed in Tokyo, and then we are like in Kyoto for 4 nights, and this is our like day trip to Nara.
Oh,
So we
I
just
see.
arrived. Like,
So, is there anything surprise you in Japan?
well, I'm vegetarian,
Oh, you are?
so yes. So I thought, without any knowledge, of course, that Japan was going to be more open to the vegetarian kind of, and they don't have any.
Right.
Like, it's really difficult for me to eat like in a proper restaurant. So most of the time I'm eating like eggs with rice pretty much all the time.
Really? Do you know the app called Happy Cow?
No.
There's a vegetarian restaurant kind of app, so
That's
you can
cool.
maybe try.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try definitely because
Yeah.
it's like, just eating like in 7-Elevens kind of things and choosing like the rice and eggs options.
Uh-huh.
But apart from that,
Uh-huh.
He has like a really good taste on food.
Uh-huh. So he enjoys it.
Yeah, more than me at least.
So, compared to your country, did you find any difference?
From Japan,
Japan and Chile?
whoa, a lot.
A lot?
A lot. Like, well, the culture that you cannot, well, it's not like a good thing to eat and walk at the same time.
Yes.
It's like, why not? Like, you have so many delicious things that you can enjoy in the meantime that you're walking to a different, like, I don't know, an ice cream. Like how you can.
Well, you
walk-
can do it.
You can
Ice
do it.
cream, yeah.
Ice cream is okay.
Yeah, like
Ah.
you buy it at the street, right? On the street, right?
Yeah.
I do.
Okay. So, well, we are tourists, so we like Google it what not to do in Japan. So it's like don't eat and walk at the same time. Like don't use your phone in the subway.
Maybe if people are around you while walking, maybe you don't want to eat.
Oh,
like
okay.
you stop and eat, so you want to bump into people. But yeah, other than that.
Yeah. So, well, I reckon that we search about the country before we arrive.
That's nice.
And add those things that says like don't walk and eat at the same time. Don't use your phone in the subway. What else? Like don't give the money on hands. Just put it on the, like on the table.
Okay.
Things like that. We don't know. We're not used to it.
Right.
Or tips, for example, at the end of the meal in the restaurant, we
Wouldn't
used
tip.
to do like give tips to the waitress, and here you don't. It's good, but
So you tip in Chile too?
Yeah.
How much percent? Like how many?
10%.
10%.
Yeah, at least 10%. Yeah, depends.
Okay. I
But
see.
also you say like, no, I'm not gonna tip you because the service was not good.
Right.
Yeah, I try not to.
So, what is the food cost in Chile? Like
well,
it's
now it's quite expensive, but I think it's similar as here. Like
Okay.
you can eat, depends of the restaurant, depends of the
Right.
supermarket that you go. You can eat from, I don't know, maybe,
how about McDonald's in Chile? Like
well,
if you
yesterday
get
we
sick.
ate on McDonald's and was $15, like Australian dollars. And that
For
is-
two, right?
Sí, for two, yes, for two. And that was like around 15. Cheaper than Chile. It was cheaper than
A little bit cheaper?
Chile. Yeah, I reckon that it's cheaper than Chile. Well, at least McDonald's. At least
see.
what we eat.
Right. Okay. Is there any cultural rule that confused you in Japan?
When you walk
Uh-huh.
in the streets,
Uh-huh.
I think you need to walk for the left,
Right.
right? In the subway,
Uh-huh.
you walk for the right. Like, I don't know. It's confused. Like, I need to, like, are we walking in this, like, correct direction?
Tokyo and Osaka, Kansai area have different rule.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like in Tokyo, they
For example, in the bus, like, you enter in the back door and go off on the like front door. In Tokyo, it's otherwise. Like you enter
Right.
for the.
Well, we have both
Yeah.
here. Yeah,
So
that
you
would
just
be.
need to read and follow the people. Like yes, follow the lead. You're gonna survive.
Okay. Is there anything inconvenient for you in Japan?
Apart from the language. But no, it's beautiful and it's safe. Like you can tell that it's a safe place. Yeah, I think that we are like really surprised is that everything opens really late. Like late.
Late
Like,
here?
yeah, like if you go around, it's 10 o'clock and the stores are still
Oh,
closed.
late in the
Yeah.
evening. I mean, in the morning.
Yeah, in the morning.
Right,
like
right.
Here around, like it's summer. It's really warm. You want to go earlier to be like
Right. True.
to skip the sun, like the sun.
Right.
and it's like 9 o'clock, still everything closed. And
Yeah,
it's
right.
like, all right.
I see. What is the most memorable moment or place so far?
Well, yesterday we were like in kind of hill in Kyoto, and it was a neighbor that you were, I don't know the name. I don't really know the name. We were just like lost in some streets and walking around, and all the little houses with all the Japanese like decorations. And it was really beautiful, and that you can like walk in the middle of a street, little streets, and the cars are like, they respect you as a person that you're walking in the street. They respect you, and I don't know, it's beautiful and nice. Yesterday was a nice trip around little houses and neighbors. Yeah, I don't know the name.
Okay. Is there anything you want to bring back to your country?
A lot of things, like decoration, like we bought some books, furniture. We bought painting, like things. I don't know the name of, but to decorate our house, we want to buy though these kind of lamps. Lampara? Like these typical things that
Japanese?
Yeah, Japanese, like the red ones that has like letters on front. That is like you know,
it's like kind of round.
Yeah,
chojing.
Yeah, that one. I don't know where, but we want to buy those ones. A lot of things though. Like the fabric here is really good.
Oh.
You can tell that the fabric is really good.
So you're gonna go buy some clothing?
Well, no, because we are with a little suitcase. But we want to.
I see. Would you like to come back to Japan?
Yes, but definitely not in summer.
Yeah, too hot, right? Maybe like spring, cherry blossom season would be better.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. So, last question. People who are coming to Japan for the first time, is there any message or advice?
Wake up early. Go to places early. Don't follow the mass. I think that when you are like by your own, it's much better than going to the like massive areas. I don't know. There are many temples that you can choose. There are a lot of temples that don't go to the typical areas, I reckon. And maybe for the next time we are gonna rent a caravan, a camper van, something like that, and go around like the nature of Japan. I reckon that this first trip was about the cities, like the main cities, but for the next time I reckon that we're gonna explore around and
like parks.
Because the nature here is really, really beautiful.
Okay, thank you very much.
No worries.